Hey guys, sorry, I am super late. I wanted to set up a live stream with you guys just to hang out. Hold on one second. I am working on getting everything shared. And live stream with you guys. There it is. It's not what I wanted to do. Going to get this on there. Hey, Gore family. Yeah, I am dressed up today. I am endeavoring family. You're live in our bedroom. Yes. Up in the House Records TV. Hello to you too. Can everyone see me okay? Is everything all right? So, yeah, I'm dressed up tonight. So I planned on being on this, doing a live stream around 9:30, a little bit earlier. But I don't know if you guys know, I'm on my local council, and so I just came from a meeting, and we had a dynamite meeting. It was intense. We had a vacancy on the council, so we interviewed 7 people to take over that vacancy until the next local election can happen, which took a lot longer than I thought. And of course, there's other stuff that I'd rather not get into. So I am very sorry. My throat's dry. There was a lot of talking going on tonight. And after meetings like that, and after a week, I spent 7 days, 7 whole straight days building websites for clients, which I love doing it, but 7 straight days though, staring at code. I am missing you guys. I am missing you guys. I haven't made, like, it feels like I haven't made fresh content in a while because all the posts that I've been posting have been scheduled posts. So I haven't actually physically uploaded to YouTube for like 2 weeks. I feel so out of it. I need to be in front of a camera again. I really do. But the Gore family, for what exactly? Like a board of education? It's actually the local council, and so I'm one of the elected council members to represent the borough residents, my town's residents. So the board of education is separate from us. We don't have a say in their matters. Hey, Dakota and family, how you guys doing, buddy? How you guys doing? Yeah, the endeavoring family, I've been there too, dude. Yesterday, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I had my top 10 vines that I made that I thought were good. I'm going to do more of those because I have a big catalog of Vine videos that I made, and they're just sitting there collecting dust, and I can't use them anywhere else. They're not really formatted for YouTube, and I'm not popular enough by no means to actually have a compilation video and have it do well. And so I figured, hey, I'll do a top 10 of those, and I threw that together in an hour, about 2 hours. Because I needed to feel creative. I needed to feel something other than tired and eating things like pizza rolls and Mountain Dew and doing that all the time. I'm so tired. But fortunately, after this meeting that I had tonight, the reason I'm late, I'm free. This week I have one website to build, which isn't a big deal. I'll start that on Wednesday. So tomorrow is a free day, and guess who's going to be vlogging? I've been looking forward to this. I really need to feel a little less formal. There, I got my painter's cap on, Dakota. Dakota's sick. I'm sorry. That's not good. That's not good. I'm sorry to hear that. So. But it's been, but you know what though? Even though I haven't been uploading for, I'm sorry, hold on a second. Yakin Yakking with Sarah. Hey, how are you? And so even though I haven't been really active as much as I was when I was injured, because you remember a month ago I injured my tailbone, so I was like uploading 3 or 4 videos a week, and I just banging it, you know. And now I'm living off of my stored videos on YouTube, so I need to feel like I'm in front of a camera creating stuff again. You know, I'm kind of so tired, which is why I wanted to do a live stream, because you guys rock, and I need to have more YouTubers, more small YouTubers in my life. So what are you guys up to tonight? I don't really have anything much to say officially. I just wanted to hang out with you guys and see what you guys are up to. And oh, vomiting over 50 times in 2 days. Guys, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. That's awful. All right, so I've heard the expression, you know, this is of the devil. I've heard that. Well, when I was growing up, I used to think that vomiting was from the devil because I hated vomiting. The older I got and the more experience on the matter that I've got, I now think the devil is of vomiting. I absolutely despise it. Oh, despise it. So, Dakota, honk, take a look at I have your latest videos, Dakota. I have it queued up in my watch later. I haven't had time. But like I said, tomorrow I'm going to spend the first couple of days, first couple of hours going through my list of videos. And I think pretty much everybody on this chat is included in my watch later list. Mixed Legacy. Hey, Guy, how are you? The 12th was my birthday. And really, the Endeavoring family. The 12th was my birthday, so I'm just chilling. Took time off for it. Yeah, I bet you deserve it. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. What day is it now? I have no idea what today is. Today's 12th. Wait. Oh, because you're ahead. It's still your birthday here. You know? So happy birthday to Endeavoring family. It's still your birthday here in Pennsylvania. So, but anyway, yeah. So I've been feeling pretty out of it, you know, staring at code all the time, you know. But tomorrow I'm planning on filming a comedy skit, and I'm going to film a vlog. And I want to see what I can do with that. I'm going to schedule it out so I have some fresh content. The media shoutouts videos that I do, they have been scheduled out 3 more weeks. And so I have 3 more of those coming up before I have to make more. And I'm hoping to tackle some of that. I can't do it this weekend. I'm busy. But the weekend after that, I like to film like 3 or 4 in a row and then edit them and schedule those things out so that you do have at least something weekly from me. And it's a supporting series. And so I like doing that. I really do like doing that. So that's not going to stop no matter what my schedule is. I have it set up so that happens. So Dakota, this is my living room. This is actually my office space. I can't really turn my computer because I'm using my desktop, my iMac. But right over there, maybe I can turn it. Yeah, right there, buddy. See that right here? That is where Media Shoutouts is filmed and almost everything else. But there's a blank wall over here that you can't see. But I'm going to be hanging stuff up on there and painting that green. And then I'm going to be doing stuff over there too. So I'm going to be doing the media shoutouts here and then all my vlogging over here so that you have different backgrounds for each. Try to, you know, up my game a little bit. So let's see this. Gore family, are you good at coding? I am taking IT classes and coding is one of my least favorite. I don't blame it, man. I am self-taught on coding. PHP is kind of my deal. I really like PHP. I don't know many other languages, to be honest. I know basic JavaScript. And and HTML. Those are the languages that I know of and I can read. I can't necessarily do from scratch. And so when I build websites, I use WordPress as my base, and I advertise my service as it's a template-based website design. So they select the template that I give them a preset amount of templates. They select which one they want, and I modify the code. I know how to read it. I know how to modify it, but to do everything from scratch, it's not really what I can do. So I'm not a novice, but I'm also not an expert. There's a step just slightly above novice that I would put myself in. And coding can be really dry, right? Holy cow. And it's basic data entry. You know, if you have a design in mind, all you're doing is going in there and making it happen. And it can be a long stretch of code, and it can get boring. It can get really boring. Not like editing video where you're using your creativity a bunch, you know. But anyway. And so I chose my profession. I started this thing in business. So it took a long time to make this sucker. 7 straight days. And I'm still not done with all the edits. It was just a draft that I sent them. Fortunately, they loved the website. So they liked the website. So that's good. They just wanted a couple edits, which I was expecting, you know. So if it's a website that I can finish in 3 to 4 days, I think that's much better. My brain can go off a couple days a week and do something creative. But I spent a whole week doing nothing, just coding, and it was intense. So anyway, enough about that. Endeavoring Family, yep, we celebrate birthdays for like a week, as you should, because we're slow and lazy. Today I'll have cake because it's my birthday. It's beautiful. Love it. I love it. I agree. Oh, Dakota, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, brother. Not a bad deal. I mean, the last couple of weeks, right? This has basically been my living room. This is where I live. That couch there, I've slept on that many times. And not just because, you know, my wife put me there. You know, sometimes I can't make it over to the bedroom. I'm just so exhausted. I crawl over to the couch and I fall asleep. Not expecting that I'd sleep the whole night, but I do. So, pseudocode. Pseudocode. If that's a language, I'd have never heard of it. I never used it. Pseudocode as in, yeah, probably. Taxes, Dakota and Family, taxes are hard to figure out. Brother, hate taxes. We finished them though. You know, I pay them, but I absolutely despise them. I hate filing taxes because I have my media business. I still have a cleaning business, and so I have to file for 2, and then I take care of our personal finances too. So this year was easier because we set up, you know, everything to be easier. Next year, just hiring an accountant. I'm tired of it. I can't handle it. I can do it, but you know, your editing skills. I didn't yakking with Sarah. Your editing skills are on point. One of the reasons I subbed to you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Whether it be a stuffed plush series with your wife being awesome, of your shout outs, you do a great job. Thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The Vixen Links. There's no other way to say that. She just gave me a shout out on her channel. It's a gaming channel, and I've been subscribed to her for a while. And she did. Oh my goodness, it was the day that I was wrapping up my websites this past week, and she sent me a message on Twitter and saying, "Hey, check out my channel. I just released a video. You might want to see it." And it was this shout outs video that she made for me and I think it was 4 others. It was 5 of us, and it perked me right up. Every single time any one of you shoots an encouragement my way, it makes my day. It really does. I appreciate you guys so much. It's always good to hear that stuff. Now, that's not to say I'm not always up for hearing criticisms too. If you guys have any ideas on how I can do better, I also want to hear that. But hearing stuff like what you just said, Sarah, after this week it's really refreshing for me. It really is. Do you do estimated tax every year, 3 months on your business? We we do quarterly taxes. We do file quarterly taxes for business, and that has helped make it a bit easier. Hey, Slingshot. Dude, Slingshot, you're not late. I'm late. You know, I said I was going to join in a live stream at 9:30, and I came in around 10:05. You're fine, dude. You're done. You're fine, dude. Thanks for the comment. But yeah, we do quarterly taxes, Dakota. We have stuff that we file quarterly. We fell behind a couple years, for the last couple years. My fault. We got busy and I just forgot about it, to be honest with you. I need to hire an accountant to take care of that stuff, which you can do it at the end of the year. You just have to pay an additional fee for not filing, you know, and we it's my bad. So it's like $100. We paid it, but the, yeah, there it is. There it is. So, but I just got a message from Vixen. I don't know if her ears were, oh, it's not Vixen, it's someone else. Oh, it's Endeavoring Family. Nice. Aw, Endeavoring Family, you just said that it's my live streams are never boring. That's good. That's good. I appreciate that. Because, dude, I think they're boring. Oh, sorry, Jason. Yeah. I'd be happy to call you Jason from now on. Slingshot, where do you live? Because it's snowing out here too. Do you live on the East Coast? It's snowing pretty hardcore outside, actually. Out of nowhere. It was like a spring day, and then I went in the council meeting and came out, and it was like, I don't know, Antarctic blizzard out there. So let's see what's going on over here. You guys are awesome. You know, all right, so let me just tell you. I've been on YouTube now for, what is this? This is March. I've been on YouTube now for about 3 months. And I have really, really felt that I have been welcomed with open arms. And I've said it many times, you know, into this larger group of people, you know, that are just amazing. You know, you guys are all awesome, and you have these vlogging channels, you have these gaming channels, and you have your own audiences, and you guys just kind of welcomed me, you know, and I'm sitting here feeling two things. I'm feeling grateful, and I'm sitting here thinking, what did I do to deserve this? And I love the small creator community and what we have going on with each other's channels. I really do appreciate all of you guys. I really do. I really, really do. And so I just wanted to say that. I've been a content creator now for 3 years. I started, yeah, it's been about 3 years. We've done things on Vine. Obviously, I just did a top 10 for my Vines. I joined Snacked, which I'll put a couple top 10s of those up too. So I've been making content for about 3 years, but it wasn't until the last 3 months that I've been on YouTube, you know, because I've noticed that on these smaller apps, I was making these cinematic things, you know, that really required a larger platform to put them on. And I need to start. I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. So sorry, I'm using Google Hangout and it's not really allowing me to look at the chat. I need to get something else to do my live streams. What do you guys use for your live streams? Thanks for the hearts, Endeavoring Family. Slingshot Kid. Yeah, I live in Virginia. You do? Okay, cool. because the weather didn't know about it. Well, that's the problem, right? Weather people don't really know what's happening. They just guess. They're and it's not their fault. The weather patterns change so quickly. So honestly, it's like you're getting paid a full-time salary to sit on camera, get popular by having a TV show essentially, and guess. Sign me up. So, but yeah, what do you guys got going on in your channels too? Don't be afraid to share your channel in here too. Let me know what you guys got coming up. Jason, are you talking about the live streams you're going to do it on your laptop? Endeavoring family, I just downloaded OBS. I haven't had a chance to tinker with it. I downloaded it just before the website project kicked off. So I have it, but I haven't really tinkered with it any. Slingshot Kid, do you use OBS on your phone? Is that you can use your phone or get OBS, sorry. On YouTube and or get OBS to stream to YouTube for another streaming service. Now, I've heard that OBS is kind of glitchy when it comes to streaming. Is that predominantly just for gaming when it glitches, or can you use OBS for talking head type streams like this? And does it have a smooth transition for YouTube? Because I think I've heard people that had issues with it streaming to Twitch, if I remember right. Tyler, hey buddy. What's up? What's up with you? What do you got going on these days? By the way, guys, I'm way more dressed up than I ever usually am. I'm that guy that wears that same fleece every day. So this is kind of, you know what? I'm kind of tired of this. I need to, let me take that off. All right. I feel a little more comfortable. Dude, I had a council meeting tonight. I don't know if you know that, but I'm a lowly council member in my hometown, and that's why I'm dressed up like this. So I apologize. Oh, ew, I apologize for the lighting too. My lighting is awful. So I need to figure this out. I have a narrow room. I like this room. You know, my wife graciously gave it to me to work on my videos and studios work. But you know, it's narrow, and I don't know how to set it up so that I have lighting when I can stream on my desk. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. Any recommendations, you guys? Love to hear it. Endeavoring family, the channel gaming careers has great OBS tutorials. Cool. You love to use it for all your streaming. Awesome. That's awesome. I got 5 viewers on Google Hangout. It's kind of cool. If you're on Google Hangout, let me know. This is streaming on YouTube, in case you're wondering. Slingshot Kid, I think on my channel I'm going to be trying to focus on what it's like to be black and be a kid that's my age in the world and see how people like it. There you go, buddy. Do what you feel passionate about. That's what I say. If you're creating stuff that you yourself wouldn't want to watch, then there's no point. My opinion. You know, create something you're proud of. Create something and share what message you have inside you, buddy. I'm all behind you. I'm all behind you. Slingshot Kid, have you ever watched Kid President? It's one of my favorites. So let me tell you. Oh, guys, another thing too. I'm thinking about. I am thinking about setting up OBS to do a gaming series. I think I might start doing gaming series. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be doing my hippie character. In case you, I don't know, you can see the wig back there. See that? So the hippie guy, I was going to have him come on and do retro game reviews. The hippie retro game reviews. That was the idea I had. And I was going to use OBS to record, and I downloaded an emulator. So I'm going to use the emulator along with OBS to record these videos and try to make a retro game review with the hippie character that's kind of like a comedy video as I'm playing through old school games. And see where that goes. I've been told that that if it takes off, that might be unique enough to justify its own channel. Right now, I think I'm going to stick with it just being a playlist. It's just being one of the things that I do. But if it does take off, I'm all open for it to be its own channel, I guess. The less complicated, the better, right? I'd like to have everything all centralized. But YouTube, basically, if you're going to approach it like a business, maybe you might want to have a thing that you're, that you do separate from your normal stuff if it's going to be its own little bird, if that makes sense. So Dakota, check in my channels. Dakota and family. Tomorrow we'll do a health update with Nikita and Dakota. Good. I will be free tomorrow. I will watch it. And it's been some years though. I heard he was sick. Oh, what? Slingshot Kid, you talking about Kid President? I didn't realize he was sick. Endeavoring family. Yeah, I know. I know what you're quoting. That's funny. Don't name your kid phone. Endeavoring family. Do you guys do gaming videos on Twitch? Sorry, I'm drinking a lot. My throat. I just went through interviewing 7 people and then debating in council over several things and had a meeting afterwards, and now I'm live streaming, so my throat's dry. It is dry. Yeah, I thought about joining Twitch, but at this point, I'm just like, why? I'm not doing anything that would justify a streaming platform like that. Now, I'm not sure exactly what all Twitch offers. I should look into that before I make any judgments, I guess. But, I always assume that Twitch is really meant for gamers, streaming gamers, and outside of the retro game reviews concept, which I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on that. There's nothing more that I would really do on Twitch other than what I do on YouTube. And I can give it a shot, I guess, but I just don't know what would come of it. So I have never really done anything with it. So I'm with you. Endeavoring family, I do, and Amy is planning to. Good. Channels Amy says, and mine is because I just did. Wait, is that your Twitter handle as well? Because not the handle, but the name. Yeah, it is. Oh, well, that explains everything, doesn't it? That explains everything. Cool. That's awesome. How often are you guys able to upload videos on your channels for the gaming stuff? But seriously, guys, what do you guys think about the hippie retro game reviews idea? Let me know what you guys think about that as a series. I can always make one and see how it goes and just roll from there. Because regardless if it becomes a thing or not, I would play the games anyway because I love retro games. I grew up on those suckers. I follow a guy who live streams his Uber drives on Twitch all night. Seriously? There you go. I wonder if is that legal? I have no idea if that's legal. That's interesting though. Huh. Live streaming his Uber drives. That's pretty cool. I like that idea. So what do you guys oh, okay, you're getting all set up. Yeah, you know, I downloaded OBS. I have the emulator. I have the character in place, and I haven't had time. I need to get the controller yet. I still need to get the controller. I just haven't had time. What I really want to play is Final Fantasy VII. I just love that stinking game. It's an old game. I love it. I love it. And I'll let somebody borrow my PS3, which has the game on it. So, you know, whenever I have free time, I'm just sitting there looking at an empty spot in the dust. I'm just like, I wish I had my console back. So, guys, come on. Tell me what you guys got going on this week. It's a Monday. Got 6 more days left. Oh, he gets consent. That's good. Well, then it's perfectly fine. So, Final Fantasy IX, never played it. Truth be told, I only ever played Final Fantasy VII. I never played any of the other games. I have been told that I should, but I really haven't. I am sorry. This whole lighting business isn't really going well for us, is it? I am so sorry. The lighting is awful. Ew. I don't know if I'd watch me if I were you. I need to work this out. I mean, what do you do for that? I mean, I have glasses, so everything reflects. Do you put a light behind the computer, or do you put it off to the side? I mean, how the heck does that work? Maybe this will help. That helps a little bit, doesn't it? Yeah. Slingshot Kid. I scraped. Scraped. I don't know which one that is. I scraped like 3 videos, or scrapped through 3 like videos just to make room for my new ideas. There you go. Yeah. So guys, it's Monday. What's happening the rest of the week with you guys? Tell me. I want to know what I have to look forward to. But seriously, if you guys ever have any ideas as far as the or any thoughts on the gaming series idea that I have, I want to hear them. Nice. Endeavoring Family has new lights coming in. That's awesome. I just got this ring light, which I really like. Right there. You can see that. It's really been helpful. But the glasses, and I don't look right without my glasses. Tyler, you got nothing planned for the week, huh? Nothing for your channel? No videos coming out soon? It must be nice. Oh my goodness. I need to have a week where I have nothing on my brain. I really do need that. I haven't had that for, I don't know, 18 years. I started in my own business about 12 years ago, and I've been on full throttle ever since. And prior to that, I had a salary position where I was working, you know, 15, 16-hour days. And I did that for several years. So I am in desperate need of a respite, which is why I really liked that I broke my tailbone. Not that I didn't do it on purpose, and I didn't like that I did it, but it forced me to lay on the couch to do nothing, and I allowed me to sit there and be creative, and I made stuff for YouTube, and it was brilliant until I met all of you. Because when I joined YouTube, I was injured. and I'm not anymore. So, which is good. It's a good thing. But you know, I miss having time off. You know, to be able to be creative. If we can just get this sucker to pay, right? That'd be great. But until then, it's just going to be a really, really awesome hobby. So Tyler, my man, got any videos coming out? Any ideas you have scripted? Anything that's on the horizon? Endeavoring family. I really appreciate you guys too, by the way. You guys are awesome. Slingshot Kid. Guy, you're like my live stream groupie. You like show up everywhere with me. I love it. I love it. I'm still trying to figure out why you guys come to these live streams. I'm like just sitting here waiting for people to talk. You know? I'm really trying to wrap my brain around how to make live streams more interesting. I don't have kids, and my wife doesn't really like going on live streams. I don't want to force her to do anything she doesn't want to do. You know, and so I want to do these live streams. And I love it. I love just hanging out with people. I'm trying to figure out ways that we can make it more interesting. Any ideas you guys got, you can let me know. That'd be great. But I forget who asked me. The last time I did a live stream like this where I just sat here and took comments, I just stood still. And someone was just like, dude, sway or do something so that we know that you're not frozen. And I'm just sitting here just like doing this now to make sure people know that I'm not, the video isn't frozen. So got 4 people following me here on the Google side of things. That's pretty cool. My other live streams were done on my phone. The last 2, though, I've been doing it with the Google Hangouts. And let me know if you guys prefer one over the other. Endeavoring family, I don't want kids on my live streams. They all eat all my snacks, right? The last one I saw with you guys, it was you guys were putting together a care package, or not a care package, like a surprise box, and you were saying what's in it. You guys were tasting it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was fun watching you guys do that. That's my point. It was engaging. I'm trying to figure out a way to be engaging like you guys, but without the kids, because I don't have any. My wife and I want them, but we haven't been blessed with them yet. Not yet. Tyler, should we Skype each other on your live stream? We could probably do that. I'm down with that. Yeah, I'm down with that. I know that there's a way to do that with Google Hangout, I think. And there's a way to do that with OBS, I think. All right. Do you have a way that we can do that? You seem to know more about that than I do. The whole live streaming concept to me is I do it on Facebook for my council thing on a monthly basis, but I don't know how it works on other platforms, to be honest. And, you know, I've been slowly researching it, and I've been looking into different transition platforms and different programs, and all of it costs money, and it's a hobby. So, you know, priorities are priorities. I can't wait till I get all the gear, though. I really want a better studio space than this, or at least a better setup. At least I'm not frozen, buddy. But hey, like, you know, go outside. It's snowing, you know, a bunch out there. So if I go outside and do a live stream, maybe I will be frozen and you won't even know it. Endeavoring family can't figure out a way to ban them from the studio. Yeah, kids in the studio space. It's like little kitties. You can't do it. They're on your lap before you know it. Oh, Slingshot Kid, have a great night. Great night, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bless you too. Fist bump. Slingshot Kid. If you guys haven't checked out his stuff yet, go hang out and see if you like it. His channel is pretty cool. The Slingshot Kid's amazing. He really is awesome. You all are, really. So, I mean, we're just hanging out, chatting. Tell me what you guys are wanting to see on my channel. Do you have any ideas? What is it you would like to see me make? I've been on YouTube for about 3 months. You guys have seen my stuff. You know what I'm able to make. What would you like me to do? Do you want more comedy skits? Do you like the media shout-out series? Should I keep that up? Do you want me to dive into the gaming concept? More vlogs, more content creator vlogs, more personal vlogs? Just let me know what you guys want to see. Unboxing videos. You know, I only did one of those so far. I did one for the ring light. And I had a lot of fun making that one. I had a lot of fun doing that unboxing video. I guess the trick is now to get something so I can unbox it. I'm down for more of those. Yeah, I'm down for more of those. The Danny Shaw, I think it's called, show on YouTube. He did a really funny unboxing video of a box of cereal. So he had a box of cereal. He's like, I'm going to do it. He's a British guy, so he had that humor to him. He opened it up, and this bird came flying out, and that was the end of the video. I thought it was funny. Donnie Shaw? I can't remember his name. Endeavoring Family. I feel like Uncle Jesse in Full House trying to work with all the kids, right? Just keep invading. Got to put them to work. That's why the old school farmers had kids, right? Because someone had to go out and do the chores. Yeah, having kids used to be seen as a franchise, you know? And I have these kids so I can start allocating these chores and getting this work done. People come over to our house and say, well, you guys, you know, and we feel bad because we go over to people's houses, you know, friends, and they say, we're so sorry that the house is a mess. And we're like, guys, don't worry about it. We're not judging you at all. You guys have 4 kids. We understand. I mean, my goodness, you go to our house and we're just as busy and we have no excuse. You know, it's just as messy and we don't have, we have no excuse. Yeah, I think it's funny. Anyway, I botched that joke up. Because that's what I do best. But no, Tyler, I'd love to do more unboxing videos. That'd be great. I'm hoping to buy a new camera soon. I want to get, I think maybe a Canon 80D. I've been thinking about that. And I might do an unboxing video. And I have it already scripted if I buy it. But what I like about it is that it focuses while filming. And I have a Canon T5 Rebel 1080p, or is it T6? I think it's a T6. And so it's a great camera. Awesome camera for photography. Phenomenal camera for photography. Takes great video too, but you have to stand really still, you know, for it to remain in focus. And so it's, for me, that talks with my hands, you know, I want to need something that's going to focus on me as I move. And so I'm thinking about buying a 1080, not a 1080, a Canon 80D. So once I get that, then I will do an unboxing video of that. That's a promise. Tyler, I feel like going to Hawaii right now. Too cold and snowy outside. No joke. No joke. It's snowing a blizzard outside my house right now. We just had a spring day. Spring couple of days. So it's kind of like a eye roll moment. That's not to say I don't like snow. Winter and fall are both my favorite times of the year. I love this time of the year. But this is toward the end of winter, and that's usually when I start longing for warmer weather. Endeavoring Family. My house is in the is a madhouse. 7 kids, as they all think I'm torturing them with chores. Yeah. You're barely learning how to use your T5. Yeah, you know, Do you have a Canon T5 Rebel? Is it a T5i? Because I think the T5i's can do what I want. They can autofocus while filming, where the T5 Rebel series cannot. I bought the wrong stinking camera a couple years ago. Of course, a couple years ago, I wasn't really using, I wasn't really making more than these short little Vine videos. And so I really wasn't, I didn't have YouTube in mind, you know, for buying stuff. So as far as studio equipment, so, you know, is what it is. You know, I didn't have it in mind. I do now though, but so my T5 has paid for itself. I've had photography gigs. I've had different things that through my media business, I've used it and it's paid for itself. I just don't have the money sitting around to just buy a, you know, $500–600 camera. Fortunately, they have some deals on the smaller units, which is going to be really interesting. Because let me see if I know. I don't think I have it with me, do I? I do. Yeah. It is the T5. It is an EOS T5 camera. This is what I have. This is my expensive Rebel T5. Oh, you did say it's a T5i. Yeah, you have a good camera. You have a really good camera. This is not a T5i. This is just a regular Rebel Series T5. The T5i would do exactly what I want, and I'd be happy camper. Unfortunately, this is missing an eye. It's a very good camera. It's a very, very good camera. Worth the money. But it's not a good camera when it comes to autofocusing while filming. You can focus before you hit play or hit record, but then after that, everything's got to stay in the same frame, otherwise, in the same position in the frame. Otherwise, you're toast. And I have recorded so many videos, and it's been out of focus. It's annoying at this point. So I stopped using that and started using my phone whenever I realized my phone had 1080p, you know. So, and at least my phone autofocuses. But I'd like to have that so that I can have a 65 gigabyte storage SD card hanging out there, and I can start doing some really intense logging with it, you know. Then something a little bit more handheld too, I think I'd like. We bought it to take photos and video when we moved to Korea. Yeah, it was a good choice. And then bought Samsung's S6 phones and kind of forgot about the camera, right? Yeah, I have an iPhone 6. It's my iPhone 6. Every single video on my YouTube channel was filmed on this sucker, this actual phone. I've had that phone for about a year or more. And so everything on my YouTube channel has been filmed on that, hanging out on that tripod with this neat little accessory that allows me to mount my phone. That is how I've been doing everything. Because I can't do anything on that. But hey, you know, I actually have a couple friends who have photography businesses here in town, and they've been telling me, I have a media business and I do photography, but it's not my bread and butter. It's not my cash crop, you know. Website design is my major thing, my main thing. And so I have friends who are professional photographers, and that's their full-time gig. That's all they do. And they told me that they're losing business in the school department, you know, as far as taking school photos, because kids are realizing that they can take just as good of school pictures on their phones than they can in the studio. The only difference, he said, was that some of us know how to edit a bit better. But now there are apps that can basically filter and do everything on its own. And a lot of it is free. And so they're like, the photography business has been hurt, especially since people are getting wind that their phones are probably the biggest and most advanced piece of photography equipment that they could ever buy. which makes sense because when I bought this was $600 and some odd dollars. And when I bought this was about $600 and some odd dollars. And I can't call anybody with it. So it doesn't surprise me that your S6 phone made you forget about your camera. Doesn't surprise me. But what I like is having a small handheld with a flip screen so I can see when I'm recording, which I can do on my phone, but also having the SD cards with like 65 or 64 gigs, I think it is, or having like the 120 some odd gigs SD cards, and being able to film an entire day without worrying and deleting apps on my phone, and being able to use my phone in while people are filming. Because my wife, love her. I love my wife. She's awesome. She's a beautiful lady. Phenomenal and great supporter of me. But she's my biggest cheerleader, but she more often than not ends up behind the camera filming me doing something, or filming somebody for me, for a skit or something, or sometimes for work because I'm a videographer too. It's useful for that equipment not to be my phone, you know, because people call me while I'm filming and I can't just turn it off. I'm on council and I own a business. I can't just turn off my phone. So there it is. I need another camera. So anyway, all that said, endeavoring currently drilling over the S9. I have heard, I'm an iPhone guy. I'm talking to you on an iMac. But let me tell you, I've been impressed with the Samsung phones as far as their cameras, as far as their audio and video hardware. I've been very impressed with them. And so there's a part of me that's wanting to possibly buy an S9 and never hook it up to a network. I just want to use it for the phone, for the camera. Sorry. I would remove everything I could and just use it for the camera. I thought about doing that. Or I would buy a new S9 for my phone and then keep my iPhone 6 for just a camera. I thought about doing that too. And that might be neat to have a Canon 80D with a phone on a separate tripod and do multi-perspective videos. I think that'd be neat to do. You like when my wife guest stars on videos? I do too. I do too. We have a couple of skit ideas that my wife came up with actually, and so we're going to be doing those here in a couple of weeks when my work starts to die down a little bit. And I think I would like to see her in more of my videos. I really would. So the truth of the matter is, I think she would do it if I asked. But I know she would do it when I asked. She's awesome that way. But I look at her and she works all weekends. Like this past weekend, she worked all night. And she's a nurse and she needs to rest. And when I'm free to do it, she's out, you know, making people feel better and doing a good job of it. And so getting together and making and having time to film, and we're together at night, you know, but as you can see, lighting isn't the best, and so we can't film everything at night. So is what it is. I'll tell you this much. Having been as busy as I have been, I love the fact that I can live stream because it's a live stream. It's a video that I don't have to edit. I very much enjoy that aspect to it. So, but let's see here. We have now been on the live stream for 1 hour. 3 people are watching. So I had a long day, a long week. There's not a whole lot of folks hanging out. So I think I'm going to call it quits. But you guys, Endeavoring family, love you. Love you guys. You guys are rock. Tyler, if you're still here, you're a great guy. I love you too. You guys are all awesome. I really, really, really am thankful that you guys are willing to spend your time hanging out and live streaming with me. Hopefully next time I won't be so late. I'll be able to get more folks in and we can have a decent dialogue. I had a live stream a week or so ago that lasted over 2 hours, and the conversation was phenomenal. It was really cool, and it just kept on going. I loved it. And then every once in a while, you have one that is really good. You're talking with folks that you like, but you only have about 3 or 5 people. And that's fine too. Not a big deal. But I appreciate you guys. I am going to go eat something because I am starving, and it's like 11 o'clock at night right now. I know I shouldn't, but I am starving. I'm going to go hang out with my wife before she falls asleep because she's beautiful and I want to hang out with my wife. So, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. And thanks for coming. I had fun, too, talking with you. Maybe one of these days we'll figure out how I can chime in, or you can chime in on our live streams and we can collab on a live stream. That'd be fun. Just an idea. But, all right, guys. Have a great night. Tomorrow, I am going to be filming some vlogs. I'm going to try to have a video for you tomorrow. If I don't have one for you tomorrow, I'll definitely have one for you Wednesday night. I want to do more with the media shoutouts videos. I have like I said, I have the gaming series I want to start. I have a couple more of Meet the Creator, which is basically I'm taking people that I've had media shout-outs that I gave a media shout-out spot to, and I interview them kind of behind the scenes to talk about what cameras they use, what their strategies are, and I already have a backlog of about 3 people who have agreed to do this, and or 4 people. I've already released one, which was Little Richie. It was a great one. If you check that out on my channel if you haven't already, and I'm going to be doing about 2 or more. And so 2 or 3 more before I start reaching out to other people that I gave shout outs to. My goal is to do it with everyone who got a shout out, who wants to do it. If they want to have an extra video on my channel, an extra collab, and just discuss about their process, etc., then I have a script that's pre-made, and then we'll get back to it. But everybody will be approached eventually who I give shout outs to, and those who want to do it will be able to do it. And I'll ship off the script and we'll do it. But as of now, Mark Marshall is one of the ones that's coming up. Mr. TV is one that's coming up here soon as well. And the Shenanigans is also one that's coming up soon too. And so I'm probably going to have Mr. TV on first because he's the one that sent it to me before anyone else. Little Richie sent it to me about halfway through making one of them, but I wanted to do hers first because she was the first shout out. I just wanted, in my brain somewhere where there are OCD, synapses, that just made me happy. And so having the first person of media shout outs be the first person who does Meet the Creator. But Mr. TV, I believe, is going to be next. And Mark Marshall after that, Shenanigans after that. And then I'll approach everyone. Eventually, Endeavoring Family, I will talk to you guys too. Jason, if you're still here from Dakota and family, I'm going to talk to you guys as well for doing the same thing. I just want to get these ones that I have backlogged out of the way. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Unfortunately, I don't have much else going on with my channel. I haven't had time to really develop it. Like I said, the gaming series, I'm hoping to do that. Hope to see what you guys think of it. And I'll probably do more stuff with gaming and retro gaming and continuing with the vlogs. But anyway, you will get something from me this week other than the media shout-outs. I promise. I want to do it by tomorrow. I want to do it by Wednesday night at least. You'll probably end up getting it Thursday since I said all that. So anyway. All right, guys, have a great night. I'm going to stop the broadcast in 3, 2, and 1.